You waited till we recorded and get a cramp in your foot. We got a new nose ring. No?
She didn't.
Oh, I mean, it's, yeah.
I haven't seen you.
Yeah.
So it's new to me. You do got a new nose ring. How does it feel?
It don't feel it.
Do you leave it in when you wash your face?
Yeah. I don't take mine out.
I don't take mine out either. You take yours out?
I struggle with taking mine out, and I really don't want to do it ever again in my life.
Why?
Because it's just too much.
It shouldn't hurt no more.
It doesn't hurt, but it's just a lot for me.
A lot? How? Because you got them nails?
Yes. But then also, it's just a lot. Like, I just want to clean it and keep moving.
I feel you.
You feel me?
Get
like
the Q-tips.
I do, but then you got to take it out. Like, you know, what I'm going to do for the wedding? I literally have to put the wedding nose ring in probably like a week in advance. No dangly ones.
Why?
Are you gonna? Oh, I thought you were. What kind? There's wedding nose rings.
I just want something that's like, you know.
She wants something for the wedding.
Oh, okay. Because I'm saying if you want to hide it, like you know, they got like clear pieces you could just put in.
No, I just want something very like, you know.
You want a pearl one?
Maybe.
That's kind of cute.
That might be cute.
That is cute.
You know what I'm saying?
I think it's cute.
Oh.
Whatever.
I like it.
I think it's a great idea. Okay, well, let's record this episode before they get mad at us.
Oh, yeah.
Because, yeah. All right. Hey, guys.
Hey, everyone.
What's happening?
What it do, baby?
I'm your girl, Security.
Your girl, Sherelle B.
And this is Headwraps and Lipsticks, the podcast.
We wrap the culture up in color.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, we know y'all was mad at us because we took 2 weeks off.
Listen, there's just a lot going on, and we just needed a second.
I mean, I don't say nothing when y'all take 2 weeks off from leaving reviews, do I? Yeah. Oh, you thought I wasn't going to come back and get in your ass? Wrong.
I literally can't say anything. I can't say anything, so.
And watch it don't be no reviews up there. Watch it don't be no reviews up there.
Maybe it might. You know what? I was really kind of like, I wanted to check, but I was like, no. Because I didn't feel like having my heart broken. There was too many other things going on.
Damn. She don't even have no faith in y'all. She won't say it, but she said she didn't feel like having her heart broken.
Damn.
Not her heart repaired. How about that?
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
Anyway, sis.
We're back.
We are back. We are back. We knew y'all were Riot. Somebody, I think Still Stoosh left a comment, was like, yeah, when y'all coming back? Because the world literally went to shit.
No.
As soon as we went on vacation.
Literally.
So cheers to you.
Here's a Paloma.
What's this called, a Paloma?
This is a Paloma. It's a tequila drink.
Is this named after a white woman?
No, it's the tequila.
Oh, the tequila is called Paloma?
No, the drink is called Paloma.
Oh, okay.
But you know, Spanish. Paloma's a Spanish word.
Oh, I didn't know that. Cheers.
Grapefruit juice, club soda, Sprite, some tequila, and a dash of lime juice.
Some tequila?
Yeah. Only put a little bit in there.
Don't let Sherelle fool y'all. I don't know what the fuck a little bit is, but it ain't.
Like a whole 8 ounces.
That
No,
sounds like a lot.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
That sounds like a lot.
I'm kidding. That is literally a whole
8
bottle.
shots?
Damn near a bottle.
I gotta drive.
No, I would never. Today.
Anyway, not today.
Yeah, not today.
Maybe later. It is good though. I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. I'll make you some more.
Okay.
That's that.
Yeah, sure. Let's go. You know you can drink. You can take your to-go drinks with you now.
You literally just segued into what I can't wrap my head around.
Okay, well let's go for it.
That's crazy.
Sis, what can't you wrap your head around?
Yeah, I can't wrap my head around wanting just drunk people around all the time in the state of North Carolina. So y'all know this is a Roy Cooper Stan account. However, I don't know if I agree with this bill that he just signed that literally just legalized to-go alcoholic beverages in the state of North Carolina. Like what? I think, okay, a part of me gets it because it's like, listen, y'all grown. Y'all want to, but on the other hand, it's too many people out here that drink and drive and do not know how to hold their liquor just sitting still. People don't know how to they don't know how to hold their liquor in the house. Like in their own home. Now you want bartenders and I just think it should be, I have to look a little bit more into it because I just think there should be a little bit more regulations around it because you got some bartenders that are very heavy-handed.
Ooh, child, yes.
You got some bartenders you be like, well, damn.
Right.
Then you got some bartenders you like, did you even put any liquor in this?
Is the liquor in the room with us now?
And then I'm wondering also if it is like, is there a cutoff? Like if you could see somebody, and I think it's to go drinks like at a restaurant. Like you can't go to a bar, you know, you're not gonna go to like a club and be like, let me get a tequila and tonic on the, you know, to go. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's like if you're at Chili's and you had a strawberry margarita and you want one to go, then that's cool. But I don't know how I feel about it.
So wait, I don't know. So I can't, let's say I'm like, you know what, I'm on my way home, I've had a stressful day. I need me a gin and tonic for the road. I can't be like, yo, Bob the Builder. Pick me up with a gin and tonic to go on the road.
They said it has to be
Hold on.
sealed.
Say it.
They said it has to be sealed from the restaurant, like when you have it, and it's only with to-go orders.
Oh. I still don't like it. I'm not going to say I'm not going to participate.
I am.
Because, you know, it's like, might as well. But I don't know, Coop. I don't know if this was one. However, it does show that, you know, clearly the Republican Party, they cool with this. The other things that, you know what I mean?
Drunk driving
is, it's a,
one of their own guys.
thank you.
Then it's like, we've got to get these drinks off the streets.
It's a green light for that, but, you know.
A war on alcoholism.
Not sending a 15-year-old to juvenile prison. That's, you know, they vetoed that ASAP. So that's really what I can't wrap my head around. Mm-hmm. But, you know, if y'all want to meet us at Chili's for a drink, then, you know.
We should all just get to-go boxes.
Just to-go boxes.
Chili's is where it's at.
Okay, Chili's,
I haven't been to Chili's in a while.
Chili's slaps.
Okay.
All the time.
Shout out
as long
to
as
you,
it's not Applebee's, I'm good to go.
Oh, shit. You know what? I was definitely thinking of Applebee's.
No. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
What about you, sis? What can't you wrap your head around?
American Airlines.
Oh.
Yeah. Come to the front. So I came from Essence. Mm-hmm. I did Essence Fest again this year, y'all. Anyway, I literally got back last night. Flight lands. First of all, I'm already messed up because I'm an hour behind. My body's an hour behind. Anyway,
you gonna sleep something serious.
Oh my, real hard. Okay.
You gonna sleep something
Phone
serious.
on do not disturb. Okay. Off. I don't want to talk. I want to get my rest. Anyway, so I land 10 p.m. I'm like. So something I do is I put an air tag in my suitcase if I'm checking it because I just want to know, like, where is it at? Mm-hmm. So, you know, I get there at 10 o'clock. I'm like, okay, I see my bag is like, so let's say it's in front of us is like the carousel where the bags come out. Mm-hmm. I can see that on my phone that my bag is like right behind the doors. So like it's there. It does not come out for an hour and 30 minutes.
Damn.
So I'm like,
in Charlotte?
In Charlotte.
Oh,
American Airlines.
Damn.
So it's like an hour 15. I call my mom. I'm like, Mom, what should I do? Because I'm very tired. My tank is on E. You know, I've been walking 10,000 plus steps a day since the July 1st. It's now July 8th.
Yeah.
So I'm like, should I go home? She's like, well, you can go home. But if you go home and they get your bag, they might not be able to find your bag. I'm like, oh.
That's true.
Fuck.
That is true.
So I'm like, let me go to the bathroom. Right? This is completely, so the Charlotte airport is going through a whole bunch of like construction, right?
Crazy.
So the bathroom where I needed to go was all the way down the hall. Nowhere near the baggage claim that I was at.
Damn.
I go down the hall, go to the bathroom. I come out, and I see like a whole bunch of these little suitcases over in this other carousel area.
Don't tell me.
Something I'm like, let me just go over here and see what these are.
Right.
Bag just there.
Excuse me.
Bright as day. God bless you. Just bag just sitting there chilling.
Wow.
I was so angry. I was so
I believe it.
I was so mad.
Freaking pissed.
Like I was ready to write a letter, but then I forgot I was a black woman and no one would read it. I was very, very livid.
No, I understand.
But like American Airlines in the Charlotte airport always has baggage carousel issues. One of the reasons why I really hate to check a bag. I am very much pro carry-on.
I was gonna say because you were, but you was there for quite a long time.
Yeah, I was there for like 8 days. Yeah,
you can't stuff all that.
Yeah, you know, because if I could have, I'd have been like, no. But I had to check a bag, and I was like,
sure.
American Airlines, you suck, and I stood with y'all through so many things, but I can't stand with y'all through this. I fucking hate y'all.
Craziness.
Y'all suck. Two thumbs down.
Yeah, I heard about all the construction at Charlotte Airport. I feel bad for construction workers that have to like do projects at the airport. 'Cause it's like, travelers hate you right now, but you're like, you got to do what you got to do.
I mean,
I don't know.
And I don't like part of the American Airlines hub is going to be shut down because of.
I saw that.
Yeah.
I saw that.
Yeah, girl, a hot mess.
They need to shut everything down for a minute because Boeing is on some bullshit anyway. So
I haven't been on a Boeing flight. I mean, an aircraft that was Boeing. I don't know if they've like been suspended.
No, they're just going through some serious legal battle. So they literally pled guilty to some type of criminal charges to avoid a trial, and they have to pay a huge fine.
But I'm saying, like, I wonder if like their planes have been like suspended on ground.
I doubt it.
I haven't been on any Boeings.
I doubt it. That would be some like half the aircrafts wouldn't even be up and running. You know what I mean?
True that.
So
I don't know.
Well, American Airlines, count your damn days.
Count your damn days.
And
get better Wi-Fi. Because Delta allows you to get on the Wi-Fi if you got T-Mobile. Meanwhile, I'm using up my American Airline points to get on the Wi-Fi.
I wanted better for Delta. I always thought Delta would not be a T-Mobile girly. I thought Delta would be more of like a, the more elite, like AT&T or Verizon. Like, who has T-Mobile?
The fact that you think that AT&T is elite.
It is.
It's better than T-Mobile.
Like, everything's better than T-Mobile.
If it was better than T-Mobile, it would be offered on Delta. Oh, okay.
We never lose our lovers, though. So.
It wasn't lost. It was just back there for an hour and a half.
I ain't gonna talk because I have, so I ain't gonna talk shit.
Oh, well, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, the queen owns the shit. The queen.
I don't like your tone.
Let's get into the show.
So, whoever said that the world went to shit since we left, you might be right.
I think it was still Stoosh. Let me see.
Because it's been a lot going on. I just want to say this. I want to preface this to say, I have a little bit of haterade in my blood right now because when I say we have been talking to y'all about Project 2025, we have been talking to y'all about Project 2025. And now y'all want to pay attention. And I'm not talking about y'all because we know that you guys have been, doing your due diligence. But for the rest of the world, now y'all want to talk about Project 2025? It's too late now. It's already embedded. It's already established. Like, okay? And because y'all can't get over Joe Biden's old age, y'all are literally willing to put a criminal in the White House that is going to project these ideologies. So get ready.
This is a hot ass mess.
I will say this. Okay, so Marco Rubio, and there's been a lot of other senators have been doing this lately. Marco Rubio pretty much said that Donald Trump will definitely adhere to a lot of the policies and ideologies surrounding Project 2025, or better known as, because they're trying to kind of re-preference it, it's called the Heritage Foundation's Project 2025. And even Senator Josh Hawley, he even was saying that like he's proud that America is going to be known as a Christian nation, which is one of the points in Project 2025. It's getting very, very scary out here, y'all.
It's getting weird. And you can't force people who do not practice Christianity to fall in line. There are many of other religions here. And it's like, you all think that this one nation, you know what this is? This is because America is such a big melting pot. We don't all fall under
one category. But we also talked about this in the podcast, how in the next couple, I think it was like by 2040 something, the average American is not going to look like your Betty Joe from Georgia somewhere.
Yeah.
It's going to look like your Rashida Jones. It's going to look like your Kamala Harris. That is what the average American is going to look like. And that is why all these laws for abortions are being put into place. That is why Project 2025 is happening, because the Christian America wants to keep it that way. They don't want America to be a melting pot, even though they always segue into America's the home of the free and the, land, what is it? Home of the free, land of the brave.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it's not, because all y'all a bunch of punks, if you ask me. Ain't nobody brave here besides our military. I'll give them that. But, The rest of y'all, absolutely not. Absolutely not. But I don't want to hear it.
It's looking terrible to me.
I don't want to hear it about 2025. Now y'all want to be scared.
I saw a lot of panels at Essence this week, and one of them were, and it was so crazy, like having people talk about like history and things like that. And one of the Nell Irvin Painter, she said that it's not about president. We have to vote local, and I've been telling y'all that. We've been saying that this whole time. Like
whole time,
y'all are so worried about presidential things, and you're like, you need to be focusing on what is happening locally in your district, in your state, in your county. Like, because you can vote for whoever president, but if they don't have the right team behind them, meaning if we don't get the Senate to be blue or whatever, ain't shit gonna happen.
Nothing.
So, yeah, y'all worried about presidential shit. The biggest elections are your local elections. And we say that like damn near every episode at this point.
Every single episode now. At this point, it's getting extremely redundant.
It is.
Good segue though.
Yeah.
Talking about local, and we talk about local, we're talking about your district, your county, and your state. And North Carolina, I want to say this, and I want to make it very plain.
Okay.
If I even hear of somebody talking about, I think I am going to vote for Mark Robinson,
oh my God,
I'm ready to fight. Like, I don't care who it is, because this man is disgustingly unhinged. So think about a week or so ago, he went to a very small church in a rural part of North Carolina, a predominantly white church, whatever.
Shocker.
And got up behind a pulpit with a giant cross behind him and started inciting political violence. And really was just talking about how the country's a bunch of punk ass bitches, really. And that people really just deserve to be killed.
Do we have a video?
We sure do. Hold on.
You know, it was a time when we used to meet evil on the battlefield, and guess what we did to it? We killed it. We didn't quibble about it. We didn't argue about it. We didn't fight about it. We killed it. When the Japanese bombed Pearl Harbor, what did we do? We flew to Japan, and we killed the Japanese Army and Navy. We didn't even quibble about it. I didn't start this fight. You did. You wanted to be left alone. You should have left me alone. We didn't argue and capitulate and talk about, well, maybe we shouldn't fight the Nazis that hard. No, they're bad. Kill them. Some liberal somewhere is going to say that sounds awful. Too bad. Get mad at me if you want to. Some folks need killing. It's time for somebody to say it. It's not a matter of vengeance. It's not a matter of being mean or spiteful. It's a matter of necessity. We have wicked people doing wicked things, torturing and murdering and raping. It's time to call out those guys in green and go have them handled. Or those boys in blue and have them go handle it. We need to start handling our business again, because, guys, what I said at the beginning about you getting in your cars, listening to your radio, putting on what you want to put on, and saying what you want to put on, keep thinking about it. Don't you feel it slipping away? Don't you feel it slipping away? The further away we get from the concept of 1776 and why we declared our independence and how we declared our independence, the further we start sliding into making 1776 a distant memory.
Hey, nigger, 1776 didn't include you.
Oh my God. So I wrote about this video. I wrote about this video a week ago, and I took a deep dive into the comments, and I was so glad to pull those exact same comments. Like, is anybody going to tell him that 1776, you are not going to be free?
No.
Until Juneteenth, which you claim is an abomination to the country?
I can't do this shit, Sherelle. I can't do it. I can't. I'm literally at my wit's end with these damn coons. I mean, the cooning, the tap dancing. Give him a top hat, give him a cane, give him some tap dancing shoes, and let him just run free. I mean, just dress. I mean, if you're gonna coon, dress the part. Dress the part. Let's get full regalia of it so we can know, so you can easily be spotted. Because I'm so sick of this. He said nothing up there that made any damn sense.
Nothing. He literally incited political violence and literally called on the military and the police. That's who green and blue, that's what he was talking about. The military and the police to just start going out here and shooting people.
Was he talking slow?
He was talking like this.
Sherelle knows how I feel about people who talk slow.
Okay, so here's how I feel about Mark Robinson. I mean, y'all know how we feel about Mark Robinson. I'm gonna be very transparent. I do not think that Mark Robinson has a chance of winning the governor's seat because of a lot of the logistics surrounding some of his personal business. He has nonprofits and businesses that are in grave danger. So if you can't even run your own businesses, how in the hell are you about to run the country? Okay. But just going based off what Sierra was talking about, like, you need to understand, because I say this, and I would be very honest. I remember when I saw some of the billboards for Mark Robinson when he was running for lieutenant governor. I remember seeing that. I was like, oh, shoot, we got a black man running for lieutenant governor? That's dope. I said, okay, he's a Republican, but okay, I have no problem with you being, if you want to be conservative, that's your business.
Yeah.
But when I started researching him and finding out his extremism, how he wants trans women arrested, Michelle Obama's a man, Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King was a communist. So many things that he was talking about that I was like, okay, what is going on? So he's lieutenant governor, so he has some power. And I really hope that Roy Cooper, if I ever meet him, I'll be like, you okay? Because you had to work with this man every day. That was the one that he had to leave in charge. God forbid something were to happen to Roy Cooper. That's too much.
That is too much.
That means he probably put his whole life on hold these last 8 years just to make sure, you know what, I can't leave this man in charge of the state because it's going to be a wrap.
That's scary.
It is. So now imagine if he were to have the same seat that Roy Cooper. And the problem is Mark Robinson, he's not talking about anything that he will do for the state of North Carolina.
Nothing.
He's not talking about anything. All he's doing is projecting his extremism from a black body.
Yo, you ate with that, sis. You just ate with that.
I'm just saying, like, that's all he's doing. And that's all Byron Donalds is being put here to do. That's all Wesley Hunt's been here to do. That's all Tim Scott's been put here to do. Now, I will say of the four, Tim Scott is probably the least.
The tamest?
He's the tamest, okay? You can tell he does go to Bible study. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But the rest of them, you're just being used as a vessel for extremism. And it's sad that you're letting yourself being used as such.
Sherelle's being nice. Okay?
I am.
She's being nice. Because at the end of the day, they're not going to vote for you because you're a nigger.
I feel like the movie Girls Trip when she was like, I'm coming from a place of love. And you have a tequila drink to thank that.
Yo, like.
And she's Jada. Like, I don't really give a shit.
I don't, like, they're not going to vote for you. I don't care how much of their hateful rhetoric that you spew and spit. They're not going to vote for you. It's not going to happen.
They're not going to vote for you. Now, I will say Mark Robinson, I do think that they will vote for him in the state. I just do not think, I think that his extremism is a bit too far for North Carolina. If he was in Mississippi, actually, no, I take that back. Because they'd be like, who's this nigga? Okay?
Right.
Who's this nigga? But I think North Carolina is ready for that type of extremism just yet. So, but
I'm over him. I'm not taking anybody. I haven't seen anybody on my timeline, luckily, say that they're like, oh, I'm interested in his politics. Like, I mean,
because I will, like, meet me outside, and
no,
I mean
like,
it.
like I literally would, like, I might have to be on that day where I'm like arguing on the internet because I literally need to understand.
And I'm trying not to get to that point. But as I do different writing and I do a lot of political, I came in front, I had to tell my editor the other day, like, please don't give me I just needed a minute.
Right.
Because there's so much going on, and the fact that it's being projected through black bodies is pissing me off.
It's really, really weird. And I told y'all. I mean, maybe we should start doing, like, the lottery.
Yeah. Might as well.
Because I told y'all months ago that they were going to start using black men as a way to spew the rhetoric and make it like this red pill content stuff so that they could get the black man's vote. They're gonna do anything they can because they know black women aren't gonna fall for it. But you black men are subject to fall for it. Damn. And you must be careful. Damn. And I know this probably might hurt and come from a black woman because you might not even want to hear it. Even if you actually really do truly hate black women, I need you to make sure that you're not being sold down the river. Because the person you listening to is also being sold down the river. And
then looking to us to throw you a lifeboat, a life jacket.
Because I can't do nothing for you.
I can't help you.
Listen, because if you jump out there and you can't swim,
that's your business.
That's a you problem.
I'm sorry.
That's a you problem. We've been telling you. We've been saying it for months now. Like you must be a critical thinker, and you must think why do they have so many black men talking like this? Why are they doing a tour, cigar and cognac tour with black men in big cities with big black populations?
Literally, Philadelphia, Atlanta. I think they did one in Florida. They're like
quickly.
It's disgusting.
Quickly.
Speaking of those same events, Congress, cigar and cognac, whatever the hell they talk about.
Wild.
Oh,
wild.
It's so annoying.
Wild.
So there was a Black business roundtable discussion that was happening at a barbershop in the city of Atlanta, at a black barbershop. The owner feels like he was misled by...
I'm sorry, go ahead.
He was misled by the Trump campaign. And I'm just going to stop there. And I just want you to hear this clip.
I can't. You got to send me all these clips, girl.
I got you.
Okay.
The owner of Rocky's Barbershop in Atlanta says he feels he was misled by a campaign event for former President Trump the day before the debate. Rocky Jones tells our Karis Belger he thought his Buckhead shop was just hosting a forum for black businesses, but he says he never expected to fade into the realm of politics.
To me, cutting hair is like an art.
And smooth waves are not the only thing Rocky Jones wants his shop to be known for.
We try to specialize in just giving good service to the community. As you can see, I've been here since 17 years and it's been good.
Which is why he jumped at the chance to help other black business owners get ahead.
Started with a text, then it went to a call because I was actually out the country. And just me agreeing to do a black small business roundtable. I thought it was like something real private.
It was anything but. Rocky, along with black business owners from across Metro Atlanta, crammed into his shop, along with Trump surrogates like Ben Carson. But it wasn't all shop talk.
Thinking about black business in Atlanta, small black businesses in Atlanta. And I'm like, okay, so when are we going to start talking about this?
He says a call from former President Trump during the event cut deep.
Why is the ex-president calling somebody in my barbershop? This has nothing to do with small black businesses.
And he was left with a lot more than razor burn.
We had some calls. Thursday, we definitely got some calls, some backlash, some angry people that don't know me, and I have to deal with that. I have no involvement in politics. We don't even talk politics in my barbershop. It's all sports. Commend everybody to vote, but that's your business. I don't tell you what to do.
The number of customers, he says, has trimmed down, but he hopes the shock will fade and he can keep helping his community. Karis Belger, 11 Alive News.
Now, we repeatedly reached out to several representatives for the Trump campaign today about the claims that he just made. They have not responded at this time to our phone calls or email.
Okay. First issue is that if you as a black person think that whatever you're doing is not political, you being inherently black is a political statement. Let's be clear about that. Your existence alone is a political statement. This is why they're trying to erase you and your history from school books, from textbooks. Everything you do as a black person is political. It has literally been fought for or is being fought for or fought against. So that's my first issue. My second issue is, was he out of town when this was recording? Because if he was out of town, then...
No, he was on the panel.
So then as an owner of a shop, you can say, no, I don't believe it. You know why I don't believe it? Because there's on the TV in the back, it says Black Americans for Trump. At any point in time, you could have been like, this isn't what I thought it was going to be.
Correct.
You can miss me with that, dog.
So I want to read the tweet somebody retweeted it. It said he wasn't misled. He miscalculated the impact of his decision, took a check and lost his reputation. Now he wants to gaslight us into thinking he was somehow misled to recoup customers. Nope. Enjoy your 30 pieces of silver. I agree wholeheartedly because, and this is what we talk about all the time about educating yourself. Black people want to be like, I don't do politics. I don't do politics. That is one of the most ignorant statements you can ever say in your life, especially right now in 2024 and everything that is at stake right now. Those three politicians, and I use that term loosely, that sat in his barbershop, Ben Carson, the former HUD Secretary of the United States of America, and Representatives Wesley Hunt of Texas and Byron Donalds of Florida. If you don't know Wesley Hunt because he's slowly kind of trailing behind Byron Donalds, I know for a fact that you know who Ben Carson is because we learned about Ben Carson in school.
We sure did.
When he was a doctor. And I know you have heard of Byron Donalds by now. So do not tell me that you got a phone call and you did. And if you got a phone call and didn't do your due diligence of following up, that's on you. That's on you. You're not gonna blame everybody else. Like you get a phone call, I want to do a business roundtable. Oh well, who's on the panel?
Right.
Who's sponsoring this? Who's giving the money? And if somebody said the Trump campaign or Black Americans for Trump, all you had to do is be like, I'm good.
Right.
You know what? I maybe give you a recommendation for a barbershop up the street. And then they were smart because you're in Buckhead. They damn near wouldn't do that shit in East Atlanta.
No.
Are you kidding me?
Absolutely not.
Are you kidding me?
Absolutely not.
They did that in Buckhead, where the affluent Blacks are, quote unquote.
Absolutely not.
I'm sorry, I can't. Like, I can't. I don't want to say I'm sorry this happened to you.
I'm not.
Yeah,
I'm not.
It's like, dude, really?
Like, listen.
Come on, man.
If you want to, I mean, as it says Black Americans for Trump, talk about we don't do politics here. No, you doing some type of politics here.
Yeah, and dude, look, we don't even talk politics. And no.
Wrong.
Don't do that. First of all, in the state of Georgia, where Trump has a major case there, don't tell me Fonnie Willis ain't come to into your barbershop to do whatever. Miss me with all that. Not in Georgia. Not in Georgia.
I'm sorry.
Not on duty.
I just don't believe it. He's blowing smoke up y'all ass.
Yeah.
I'm not believing
I can't really feel bad for you. And honestly, as soon as you saw them men walking in, oh, whoa.
Yo.
What we talking about here? What are we doing here? And you heard, I think we talked about it before. You heard the phone call that Donald Trump was talking about. He's talking about, the most famous mugshot of all time. We beating Frank Sinatra. Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
This is what I keep telling you. Y'all being used. Y'all being used as pawns. Come on, dog. Like, come on, dog.
Come on, bro.
Like, y'all are playing checkers and they're playing chess. And y'all need to pull it together.
Y'all do something.
Do something. Pay attention.
Y'all gotta do something.
You got to do something.
Well, people that actually do something are New Yorkers.
Oh my God.
Okay. Al.
Ma'am. Ma'am. Ma'am.
Baby.
So, unfortunately, a young woman by the name of Yasmin Williams was shot in the head and was rolled up in a sleeping bag and placed in another garbage bag and left on the street with the trash. People started complaining about the foul smell of a decaying body, and this young woman has been missing for quite some time. Come to find out, it was this young woman who recently started working with the homeless community for the city of New York and was found to be shot in the head by a member of that same homeless community. And when I say the New Yorkers took matters into their own hands,
Anger boiled over in Kips Bay when police took a man into custody around the corner from where the body of 31-year-old Yasmin Williams was found stuffed into garbage bags. Down the block, police sought out a man sources tell Fox 5 is a person of interest in the murder. In a wheelchair when he was brought down to the lobby, he was being transferred into a gurney while still in the lobby as a crowd outside started screaming and banging on the windows. Once the door opened, family members and friends of Yasmeen Williams unleashed their fury as police officers and EMTs desperately tried to fend them off. Several people punched the man in the head, angrily jumping over him and leaping over anyone in the way to get at him. Some could be heard begging the crowd to kill the man, while others were tearing his shirt from behind. The man pleaded his innocence at the angry crowd as the EMTs and police tried to load him into the ambulance, all the while trying to push back at people surging to attack the man. As soon as the ambulance bolted, Yasmeen's mother held her hand, overwhelmed.
He's disgusting. He looks like scum.
Yasmeen's body was found Friday, stuffed into garbage bags and left out on the street on East 27th Street, just off 3rd Avenue. On Monday, the medical examiner's office determined the cause of death to be a gunshot wound to her head. Sources tell Fox 5 police have a surveillance video showing a man in an electric wheelchair dragging the garbage bags to that location, which led Yasmeen's family to wait outside the building down the street.
I don't even know what to say.
Good.
Oh, for sure. Like, that's community.
That is community. Like, how dare you? How dare you?
Yeah.
And I really wish more people had balls like that. And you see, the cops wasn't about to do.
No.
I wish you would try to arrest me.
Yo.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's community to me. Like that. I hate all of this. I hate that. I hate that that young lady body was treated so disrespectfully.
Yeah.
And I hate that for her mom.
I can't even imagine like what her mom is going through right now.
Right.
And then to witness that type of passion, like the sense of rage is just like probably boiling.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They're like, I'm innocent. No. I mean, let me not say that because innocent until proven guilty, but
allegedly.
Right. Unless you're a black man.
Yeah.
But you know, rest in peace to you, Yasmeen. And I do hope if that is the man that took your life for no reason, I do hope that it's, you know, your memory is brought to justice, because that's ridiculous.
That's crazy.
And I pray peace for that community.
For sure.
And I pray peace for that family, because that is insane. But shout outs to those who
for real
were like,
for real,
what was said?
Because that's how, I mean, okay. I know we're all supposed to be like, you know, I forgive and all that, but I can't imagine if something like that happened to one of my family members. I'd be like, no, I can't imagine. I just listen. You know, we've seen plenty of families say, "Yeah, I forgive him." You know, you know, the Lord. No, I can't do it. I think that's where the buck stops there for me.
My nephew was killed by senseless gun violence, and you know, it was 10 years. It'll be 10 years this year. I'm sorry, next year. And you know, my sister still, you know, feels, and so I don't know if my nephew's killer is out of jail or anything like that, but I can just imagine if she were to bump into him,
right,
or whatever. I do remember hearing that at the trial, he really showed absolutely no remorse. So it's even worse. So, but to have a sense of community like that, like, either we gonna make sure he's got inside, or we gonna make sure we get him before he even get there.
Right.
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
Because that, you know, we don't know the parameters of the situation.
Right.
But at the end of the day, why? What is the reason?
What is the reason?
What was the reason?
And quickly.
So rest in peace to that young woman.
For sure. For sure.
But what we don't want you to do is rest on educating yourself on the political temperature of our world right now, of our country. It is serious. Please make sure you're going to ballotpedia.org, making sure you're knowing who you are voting for come November. Know who you're voting for in your town elections, your county elections, your state elections, and your general election, your federal elections, come November.
Yes.
Please. I do not want y'all to come to us saying like, oh, well, we ain't know about.
No.
Don't sit here and tell me you just saw a black man on the ballot in North Carolina and you just went ahead and checked on it. Don't sit here and tell me you saw Byron Donalds like, oh, you're a black man. No.
Let's have a full transparency moment.
Okay.
We're a political podcast.
And am.
A lot of people are scared to talk about politics.
Oh, yeah.
And,
I'm not.
And no, neither am I. And I think, I think we have, I don't want to say suffered, but I think we have, because we talk about politics, it's very hard to get people interested in it. And unfortunately, people wait way too late to get interested into, things that really affect them. And so with that being said, I'm not going to gaslight you, but I do feel like you need to be sharing this podcast.
I'm going to gaslight you. I'm going to gaslight you.
How the roles have changed.
I'm going to gaslight you because, see, now, I actually think Sierra's being nice. Because everything that's going on right now is affecting, that's why I don't want to hear like, oh, it really got shit to do with me. Everything has something to do with you. Are you kidding me? Everything. It affects your future children. It affects your children right now. It affects you. It affects your friends. It affects your family. It affects your friends. It affects everybody. It affects your neighbors. It affects everybody, regardless if they're black, white, Hispanic, Native American, Asian American, trans, straight, whatever it is. Everybody is affected by what is getting ready to occur in November of 2024.
Yep.
Seriously. And when you have podcasts and resources like this one, like ballotpedia.org, hell, like fucking CNN.
Yeah.
I don't want to, like, it's at your fingertips. So miss me with that bullshit. You want to sit here and watch Zeus Network and not pay attention to who the fuck is on the ballot in November, but you know all about Tia Kemp and all her bullshit with Rick Ross? Shut the fuck up.
I have a Zeus account, but I also know.
I got you. But for everybody else, miss me with that bullshit. Because we're giving it to you. And we're giving it to you raw. And we're giving it to you honest. And we're giving it to you factually. So don't come at us during the inauguration. God forbid that orange peel comes back into the White House because you're concerned. Oh, did you hear about Project 2025? We talked about it numerous times. Numerous times. So I don't really want to hear it. If you have questions, if you need, what episode did y'all talk about Sunshine? We will tell you.
Yeah.
It's not a big deal, but everything affects you.
Yeah.
Everything.
And I think also like,
Period.
and I think also it's not like, there are no stupid questions when it comes to politics, because politics were designed to be very difficult and hard to understand so that people with, and I don't want to say this word, but
go ahead,
like lower educational or like lower competency rates, so that they don't understand it. Like all of this is purpose, and the goal here is to break it down into layman's terms. That's what we're doing for y'all. But we can't move forward as a podcast if you're not doing your part. And listen, I know it can be like daunting to be like, Mom, Dad, Grandma, Aunt Billy, Uncle Winnie. Like, listen, you know what I'm saying? It should be shit like that. You know, like it'd be hard. It's hard, but like these are very, very important conversations. And I'm just concerned because we're having them so late in the game. So we're late. We're behind.
I've been pushing, like when I started seeing that people all of a sudden now you want to talk about Project 2025, I was like,
dog,
we've been talking about Project 2025.
Dog.
We've been talking about that.
For real.
We literally have a whole segment called Bustin' Ballots that we'll bring back next week. That literally, because we don't know where you guys are listening from. Yeah. But we want to make sure from Alaska to Miami that you all are educated so that you're not crying like we were in 2016 when Donald Trump was elected. Yes, we know Biden is old. We got it.
Yes,
we get it. But would you rather have an old stutterer or an old criminal in the White House? Biden had shit to do with the Epstein files. But Trump was, on top of him having 34 guilty counts and other trials coming about.
Yeah.
Okay, so Biden might need a little bib. Okay, so?
Oh my God.
So?
It's terrifying.
So please, we are begging you and pleading with you and vowing with you
Yeah.
to make sure that you're liking and commenting and sharing and reviewing. Okay? Because I'm hearing some things in the podcast, and we can move on after that. I'm hearing some things in the podcast world. I know that the Fresh and Fit podcast was pretty much banned, but I saw a clip come down the timeline because they weren't really banned. They
can't be on YouTube anymore. Is
correct.
that right? Okay. Okay.
So I saw a clip come down the timeline that they are getting rid of that Messy Mondays or whatever they did, that they had all the women on there.
Okay.
And now they're trying to revitalize their brand as trending topics. I'm literally listening to that. I don't even know his name. The
angry one?
Yeah, right.
Okay, yeah.
Talking about, we're going to start talking about trending topics and shit that y'all want to talk about politics. And I said, I'll be damned.
Oh, no.
I will be damned.
Oh, no.
So now you want to start talking about it?
Oh, no.
Now y'all want to start talking about it? But y'all keep on listening to the Joe Budden podcast and Cameron and Mace and now Tia Kemp and all the damn mamas of the baddies. Get the fuck out of here, man.
I don't even know who these people are who you're talking about.
Yes, there's a new show that's like Tokyo Tony.
Oh, God.
Tia Kemp is, I believe, Rick Ross's baby mama.
Okay.
And somebody else. And I'm like, this is the content that y'all want? But then you get on social media and you get on the internet and talk about how I don't really know what's going on.
No shit.
That's sad.
No shit.
You don't know what's going on. You don't know what's going on. Okay.
Damn.
But you know that Cardi B is pregnant again. Priorities.
She is? I'm behind.
Well, allegedly. I mean, honestly, it's looking like it.
Oh, okay.
And that's great.
Good for her. Congratulations.
But that doesn't affect you. That only affects her and her uterus and her pockets.
Yeah.
But November 2024 is going to affect everything.
Yep.
Your House Speaker, Mike Johnson, literally said the other day that they are looking to get rid of Social Security.
I thought we ain't had enough for it anyway. We're not getting it. We ain't got enough money for it.
But why? There's so many things that they're talking about that have nothing to do with the realities of today. Abortion rights, women's rights, mental health crisis. Those are the things that need to be discussed on the forefront on the Senate floor.
Yeah.
Not Project 2025, where they're literally just trying to get rid of history. The fuck? But I'm good on my rant. I haven't ranted in 2 weeks.
It's been a while. We haven't ranted in a while.
Because that just, I can't fathom it.
Yeah.
And I think I'm with you. It's time. You have to have those conversations with your friends.
Yo, for real.
Just like we talk about, your boy is rapey, you need to talk to him.
You need to talk to your rapey
your
friends.
boy is thinking about voting for Mark Robinson, and you're going to let him?
Yo. Your homie hates black women.
And you just going to let him talk about your mama like that?
And your sister.
Okay.
And your bitch.
Oh.
Because I know y'all like to talk about them like that, yeah. Anyway, moving forward.
Speaking of bitches.
I have to go.
I'm sorry.
That's it.
I'm sorry.
That's actually the end of the show.
I'm sorry.
That's actually the end of the show.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Well, who's the bitch we talking about?
We're going to talk about Columbus Short real quick.
Oh,
wait, no.
shit.
I lied because then we got to segue into another thing.
Okay.
So I preface that to say I'm not calling Sexy Red a bitch.
I'm
not calling her a bitch because I don't know that girl. But I will say, damn.
What does she do now?
So her tour is on the brink of being canceled because only only 37% of her tickets have been sold so far. And I think I tweeted earlier that I just think black people, we need to pick a side when it comes to Sexy Red. We all over the place. One minute, when Sexy Red came out, we was kind of like, what the hell is going on? But then let Get It Sexy come on, and I had a little barbecue with family, and my cousin was DJing. He played a song, and I was over there like, because it's a good time. You know what I'm saying? She makes I don't want to say feel good music. She just makes turn up music. However, then we found out that she was a Trumper. And then it was like, really, girl? And then we saw her marketing, and even like I witnessed her marketing with my own eyes, and I was like, damn, I don't really think sis is going anywhere because it's crazy. Like, didn't I say? I said, I think she's gonna be around for a minute because people are really like getting into this make America sexy again, all that stuff like that. And then it started to hit people like, oh, she really is like promoting Donald Trump and like his whole make America great again ideology. But then on the flip side, when somebody calls her ghetto or somebody calls her things like that, not too much on black women. So hold on. Where we at here? Where are we at? I don't know where we are with her.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
You know what I mean? When she announced her tour, we was like, okay, I see you get your check. Then her tour on the brink of being canceled. That's what you get for being a Trump supporter. What?
See,
where are we at?
I don't know where I stand on this.
You feel me?
Because I don't really like none of her songs. I don't like none of them. I don't see the appeal. I don't get the hype. I'm not buying into it.
At all.
At all. I'm sorry. I'm not buying into any of it. And then like her performing on the BET Awards.
Oh,
that was the final
God.
nail in the coffin for me. Like, not you using this weird shit on BET. I mean, granted, and BET is not the greatest. Like, BET is BET. We got it. But I was like, I'm actually out. Like, I'm all the way. I'm not interested in any way, shape, or form. I'm unsubscribing the way I've unsubscribed to Kanye. That's where I'm at with her.
Yeah, I don't know. I've said it before. I think black people are the fakest people on this planet. Because, like, one minute y'all, not too much on a black woman. She's beautiful. Woo, 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 woo. Then you find out you're a Trump supporter, and it's like,
you can be beautiful and a coon.
Yeah. Because she gave you a check. And she said, like, one thing I will give to her is her honesty. Yeah. She said it straight up, oh, yeah, we love Trump because he gave us some money.
Right.
She said it straight up.
She did say that.
So I'm not mad at her for that. However, what I am mad about is the seesaw that we're on as a culture.
I see what you're saying.
For one, letting this foolishness happen. Because at the end of the day, black people, in my opinion, we are the button pusher for all this shit. We are the button pusher for all this shit. Y'all let her in because it was different. It was like, wait a minute, hold on, St. Louis, what's going on? Like, all right, bet. And it sounded good in the club. Okay? Then you go... Well, from what I heard, I don't be going to the club.
Oh, okay.
But it sounded good on my aunt's patio when my cousin was playing it.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? Just to get it sexy. I knew that part. But now y'all want her tour to sing. So where you at? Are you encouraging black women? Or is it some black women? What are we doing here? Is it inclusive?
It's weird because it's like obviously black women who would be seen as like ghetto or ratchet or, hood. Of course, they deserve proper representation too.
Exactly.
But it's like, don't be a coon though.
I feel that.
That's what I think that is. It's like all of these things that that you present as.
Yeah.
Fine. Just don't be a coon. And I think that's where.
Because you can't be both.
You can't be, yeah. Because cooning. Come on, nigga, you was spitting. I've been drinking, so I can't get my thoughts out all the way. Come here, right quick. So say it. Come on, because I can't.
Our associate producer Simone is here.
So say, come on. So say it. You can't be both.
You can't be both. When it comes to Sexy Red, it's like people are trying to make her into this empowerment thing for women, and that's not what she is. Like she a hooray. Like, and it is what it is. Like she represents that demographic, and that's fine. Cause like if you have no desire to get out of your hood or do all of that, you're comfortable where you at, being a baby mama screaming "fuck my baby daddy," but you still have his kid. That's her demographic, and it's like what people are starting to have an issue with is that she's appealing to the younger kids. That's why her tickets ain't selling, cause ain't nobody. I'm 28 and I'm not going to see that shit, and neither is my friends. Like my friends, yeah, like we love Sex Red. We're not paying to see that.
No.
But the 12-year-old who
and they mama ain't paying for that.
The 12-year-old who screams whatever she sings is not going to her concert because you're creating this image, like, and people are trying to make it seem like, oh, she's, you know, like, she's empowering women. Why? Because she has tattoos? Because she wear glasses?
Not because she wear glasses.
Because she refuses to get contacts. Like, bitch, okay, cool. But just because you wear glasses and have a lip piercing, so does my best friend Tyler. And?
Yeah.
But Tyler also has a job and encourages kids. Like, so you just out here. And then on top of that, you got the nerve to call people, say their hair look like carpet when you wear a wig.
She said she looked, what?
This is news to me.
Yeah.
Oh, she said black women's hair look like carpet because she was saying something about.
Maybe it was a dry wig.
No.
Okay.
It was, I forgot what happened. Somebody was talking shit about her and she was like, y'all just mad because y'all hair look like carpet.
God
But baby,
damn.
take off your wig and show us what your hair look like.
Damn.
Real quick.
Maybe she was talking about.
Sorry. Stop.
No, I
making
was just saying maybe
excuses
she
for
was
her.
talking about a dry wig, because sometimes dry wigs.
Her wig is dry.
Listen, I don't make the rules.
Because everyone knows red hair guy.
Yeah, that's true.
Dries your hair.
Thank you, Simone.
But that's just where we are about Sexy Red. I just feel like it's a whole seesaw with her, and I'm like,
ain't no seesaw. I already made a decision.
yeah,
I ain't on no seesaw.
I'm not about to sit here. And, it's just weird.
I was never into it. As soon as that, because that clip of her saying like, yeah, you know, hell yeah, I vote for Donald Trump because he gave me a check. I was like, oop, she's not for me. I'm out.
But so the problem is with that, and not even. I mean, it's not it is a problem, but it's just like, never mind.
Yep.
I'm off of her. Y'all pick a side. You already know what side we on. So, hey, get it sexy or don't. I don't know.
I don't.
So
I don't get it.
Yeah. Sis, you got the tea on this MTV stuff?
Barely. Listen, y'all know I've been going for a week, but MTV News, and this was devastating because MTV News went dark, which basically means that all of the archives from the decades, like 30 decades, 30 decades, Jesus Christ. Yeah. Leave me alone. Okay. Leave me alone. 3 decades almost, or maybe even more, I don't know how long MTV has been around, of articles and news just gone from the internet. So
Kurt Louder is gone.
You know what I was thinking? Like, I wanted to ask you this. Okay. So you as a writer, right? When your stuff is published online, there's no other way to save it. Like, you can obviously like save it like on a flash drive or whatever, but like, what's that process like? Like, let's say who you write for?
Black Enterprise.
Damn, I'm drunk, friend.
You're not drunk.
Real bad.
You're not drunk.
Real bad. Anyway, but let's say
you're not drunk
as fuck. But let's say Black Enterprise went dark. How?
Oh my God.
I know. How do you recoup all of the work that you've put into that?
You could get it on the back end.
Okay.
Honestly, I think it's just all about the practices of the publication or the network or whatever. So I know for us, we could probably get our stuff on the back end. Me personally, I save a lot of my stories, not just for Black Enterprise, but other publications that I currently write for and that I have written for in the past. And I just kind of have them in my own little portfolio type thing. So, yeah.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm wondering?
What?
I'm wondering if, and I think it would I'm kind of stretching it with this. I'm wondering if MTV is about to like put out like a streaming platform or something and put all this stuff on there. Like they're getting ready to have everything there. I don't know.
Doesn't MTV already have like a streaming platform where you can pay for their stuff and watch some stuff or whatever?
I don't know. It's sad though, because I think it's not just even MTV. It was like, so MTV is the parent company. So you have Comedy Central, all those things. So like a lot of the old Daily Show episodes.
Oh wow!
A lot of that shit is gone now.
Oh snap!
Yeah, it's not just like the TRL and stuff and Teen Mom, but.
So I was thinking it was just MTV News.
Nope.
That's so. Someone was like, when it was like first came out, someone was like, that's so terrifying to think about. Like, how you can like you won't be able to reference certain things because all of those articles and things and that documentation is gone.
And I'm wondering why. Did they say why? Did they give a like y'all broke? Y'all couldn't keep up the platform? Like what is it?
What I don't remember. I don't know. I just think that's really scary.
It is.
And I would encourage all artists, writers, and producers of these content. And I don't know if that's like illegal in terms of like, when you're working and you're contracted for a certain company. But I would say find a way to save your shit because documentation is one of the best
receipts.
Yeah. Did you ever hear about this black lady who recorded all like the news or she recorded everything on VHS tape for like 40 years?
Oh, God.
And it's all in the Library of Congress now, like recently. 40 years of just VHS tapes of shit being recorded because she didn't.
Like what type of stuff? Just like
anything. Mostly, I think it was like anything. She said she would turn the TV on, record tapes all day long.
That's weird, but it's in the Library of Congress.
But you think about like how you're like for instance, what's the whole Shazam thing? What is it? Like, is it with Sinbad or is it Shaq? Like that whole Shazam. Yeah. We don't.
She would be able to prove that.
Yes, you know what I'm saying? Like,
'cause don't tell me there wasn't one with Sinbad.
Right. Like things like that. Like
it was Sinbad.
Or you think about like how like when you're watching you're watching a streaming show on Hulu, and it goes from like episode 4 to like episode 6. You're like, what the hell happened to episode 5?
Right.
Apparently something in episode 5, maybe a 9/11 reference was happening and that was too much. Like all kinds of stuff like that.
Our great grandmother, unfortunately, when she passed away, we went through all her stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, girl, we can't hear you.
Oh,
yeah.
Sorry, I was just talking to y'all. Yeah. But like
you
I
can't
said,
just be talking to us. We talking to them.
them.
Jinx! Y'all know what Jinx is, right?
She mad. They don't know again. Anyway, our great grandma, when she unfortunately passed away, we went through all her stuff. She had newspaper clippings from like everything.
Yeah.
The newspaper clipping when Kennedy died, when Martin Luther King died, the first march on Washington. She had all that shit. Yeah. And we was like, I mean, if you ever want to know how old your grandparents are, just ask them how many presidents they lived through. So it just, she was born in 1926. So
that's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that stuff is important. So like, I don't know. Like that's why I'm always like, I don't know. I'm now in the sport of like buying DVDs now.
Good for you.
You know, because I'm like,
damn,
I didn't have a DVD player.
But no, I'm with you because I get mad. Like, I want to watch something on Netflix. Oh, it's not here anymore. Like,
oh my God.
Like, I wanted to watch Forrest Gump so bad the other day because it was the 30th anniversary. Couldn't find it anywhere. I have the DVD because Tom Hanks is the GOAT. And like, but it's in storage. And I'm so mad about it.
Yeah.
It's just, I love Tom Hanks so much.
I know you do.
I do. I love that white man.
I love that for you.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But MTV, you suck.
Boo. 2 thumbs down.
F.
Last
but certainly not least, who else gets an F? Ben had an F. I don't even know why he's even around anymore.
I'm like, who brought this nigga up?
Literally, who invited the black guy?
Right.
And his name is Columbus Short. Okay, Mr. Stomp the Yard himself. Okay. He was.
I'm sorry. Okay.
He was on some podcast. I don't even know what the name of the podcast was.
Okay.
And he went on a rant about why he despises black women. And
okay, go ahead, girl.
I just want to know, like, what is the difference between being with black women and being with...
He comes into the home. They're not, nigga, what you talking about? Unless you giving me this, doing that. There's no respect of the man, the black man, in that by black women. And I'm not, black women do not be mad at me. Cook, girl, you don't even know how to cook. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that's all black women. Can side that Asian, Korean, Japanese, that other side is where, culturally, those women were not, those women were taught to hold down. But it's more than subservience. It's don't get it twisted. I know you know how to cuss a man out thoroughly, and but as soon as you cussing him out, you still making dinner, you still washing his clothes, you still cleaning the house. And you're not doing that with, this is my job. That's just what you were trained to do. And I think that kind of training, how you want to ride in a Bugatti, how you want to go on a yacht, but you don't know how to wash your own clothes. You don't know how to vacuum. You don't know how to put nothing. You don't know how to... Rami, you know what I'm saying? Boom, boom, boom. Hey, who gonna put the money on your books? I put the money on. You can go to jail. Take your black ass to jail, motherfucker, for you. So how it's a different energy. It's not like maybe, thank you for your criticism. Thank you for your honest, constructive criticism. And, we can get it better. Or cook it for yourself.
Yeah.
You want a cup of noodle? You want some ramen? Somebody else come cook this.
That nigga's on crack.
I think so too.
I just don't. I hate. Y'all
should have did this before we started drinking.
Nigga, cause man,
we
really should have.
We should have talked about this before.
Y'all using the word training. I don't like that. I hate when y'all refer to women and what women do for their husbands and their boyfriends and how you train them. That's fucking weird talk to me. That's weird talk to me. I don't like it. Why would you ever use that word in reference to someone that you allegedly love? You know what I'm saying?
My issue with segments like this, conversations like this, is one thing if you're just talking about women. But when you're literally putting black women in a certain category with this whole negative demeanor, talking about you want a Bugatti, you want to be on a yacht. Please stop. I don't like that is like become the black woman staple. That black women, all we want is $200 dates and vacations and all that shit like that. Because it's not just us. Y'all are literally making this hot girl a thing because she said that she wants to spit on a dick. And she is not one of us. But I'll tell you who is. Shaq and all those who are projecting and uplifting her in her career. So comments and conversations like this, first of all, who the fuck asked you? We know what you think of a black woman, because wasn't you beat in the first one?
God damn.
Weren't you beat in the first one? And then you would
Allegedly.
never go on Headwraps and Lipsticks, the podcast, or the Poor Minds podcast. You went on a podcast that's hosted by what it seemingly is a Latina woman.
Is that what she is?
The Town Mag. I don't know what that means, but
okay. Don't worry about it.
You know what I'm saying? You would never. Now, granted, there are some women out there that have that ideology of like, I ain't doing shit for you, and yes, you do shit for me, and that's their business. Mm-hmm. But the problem is you putting all black women and then got the nerve to be like, don't be mad at me. You're literally putting us in a box.
You know what's funny is that they say, oh, well, Mexican, Latina, Asian women, they're more subservient. Them bitches don't stay around if you ain't got no money. If you're a brokey, they're getting the fuck. You're not getting a subservient woman from them if you ain't got no money.
Have you not seen Crazy Rich Asians?
So if you just hate black women, just say that. Because you want free labor.
And what this whole thing of respect and training, like that's what he started with.
I hate that word.
Yeah, I don't like it either.
I hate it.
You sat here and said like, it's no respect. What have you done to just earn respect?
Yeah, and is the Bugatti in the room with us now, Columbus Short?
Because it's giving, Honda Civic. Because I don't know.
Come on, Ford Taurus.
Okay.
All right. I'm just saying.
I don't understand it. I really don't get comments or conversations like that. And they from men over 40.
Yo, these niggas need to get offline. They need to get offline and stop talking to these young niggas. Y'all gotta stop talking to these young niggas.
Literally.
You have got to.
I know it's cute that y'all are the OGs now, but like they're laughing at you. They're laughing at you.
You look weird.
You
sound weird.
You look dusty.
And you're not getting no bitches like that.
At all. Segueing into so once we heard the Columbus short clip, I started thinking about another clip that came across my timeline that I thought was kind of interesting, and I just want you guys to hear. Now, this is not a celebrity. He's just a man in his car. It's a new thing. Everybody does content in the car now.
Right.
And he had a lot of things to say about the dating pool.
Niggas might be homeless.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, it's rough out here.
It is.
Yeah.
Housing crisis.
It's real.
That's what they should be talking about instead of Project 2025.
Hello.
Even though in Project 2025, they're talking about cutting a lot of the housing programs. Anyway, listen to this.
Now, ladies, look here, right? I'm not trying to place the blame on y'all, but I'm about to. Straight up, because look, it's about that time that y'all accept that y'all are the problem in the dating market. Every single day online, you see a new thing that us men cannot do for y'all. Y'all don't want to go to the Cheesecake Factory. Cool, because I date fat bitches, so I'm not even going to take you there anyways. I'm not going to enable your habit. But then y'all don't want to get taken bowling. And now, I go on Twitter and I see this girl saying that we can't take y'all on vacations. Man, tell me while I'm scrolling down my timeline, this girl come across saying, group chat debate. How is a vacation a gift? A gift in its literal definition is when the person gifting gets nothing in return. A vacation is a nice surprise and it's always greatly appreciated, but it isn't a gift. Is he not also enjoying himself on that trip? I'm a misogynist now. Yep. That right there just turned me into a misogynist. Like, I hate you bitches. What the fuck do y'all be talking about? A gift is when a person gifting gets nothing in return. This is coming from the same species that gives us pussy every Valentine's Day. For our birthdays, we get socks. For Father's Day, we get a pack of white t-shirts. For Christmas,
oh man, pussy again.
And then I see this other girl saying, I don't consider this a gift either. He basically got it for him, and you're his arm candy. LMAO, I don't care. What the fuck is wrong with y'all bitches? This is exactly the reason why niggas are not doing nice things for y'all anymore. This is exactly the reason why a lot of us men want girls that aren't on social media that much, because y'all develop this type of mindset based off of other people's experiences and opinions.
Okay, hold on. But he's also on the internet, basing his own opinion off of something else that somebody else said. There's a catch-22 to that.
It is.
There is a catch-22 to that.
It is.
I hear him. And first of all, everybody in here, we already talked about this video prior to. A vacation is definitely a gift. Okay, if we both get to enjoy it, I don't see what the problem is.
See, I don't label a vacation as a gift.
I mean, if somebody's like, surprise, we're going to Milan.
Oh, that's definitely a gift.
That's a gift, right?
That's definitely a gift.
Yeah.
I don't see the problem. Okay.
All y'all niggas just need to get the fuck offline.
I agree.
Yeah.
To a certain extent. It's a high extent, I will say. Mm-hmm. It's like an 80-20. So the 20% is like you two are on the internet bitching about bitches.
That are bitching on the internet.
Literally, yeah. So it's kind of like, but the 80% agrees. And I think we've talked about it in the podcast several times. We talked about the Cheesecake Factory. We talked about the 200 days. We talked about it all. And I think I said it maybe a couple seasons ago. I kind of feel bad for the guys because it's like, damn, they literally can't do anything for these chicks anymore. If they want to, like, if they put, y'all know, I'm somewhat for the fellas. Mm-hmm. I really am. Because I sometimes I'll be like, damn, like, I feel bad for them. If a man plans a date for women in this day and age, it's like, I'm independent. Did I tell you I want to go there? Woo, 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 woo. But then when he doesn't plan anything for you and he just hits you with the WID, I want to see you. And you're like, okay, so when? Oh, I don't know. You tell me. That's a problem. When a man takes you to the Cheesecake Factory on a first date. And in my opinion, yes, is Cheesecake Factory the best restaurant choice? No.
It's disgusting.
It's not the best restaurant choice. But here's my thing, ladies. Why do you want a man that you might not even enjoy his company? You might get to this restaurant that you forced him to make reservations at, and you might be like, I never want to see this guy again. Mm-hmm. So now you're forced to sit in this luxurious restaurant because you had to have a date that was a minimum of $300.
Now that's crazy to me.
You know what I'm saying? Instead of sitting your ass in Cheesecake Factory, sipping a bunch of $10 margaritas and some chicken fingers or whatever.
Chicken fingers that taste like Alfredo. Go ahead.
Okay, yeah. Or, a Caesar salad, whatever. That might taste like pork chops. But at least you know. You know what? I'm feeling a little tipsy. and I just know I never want to see this guy again. So now you're sitting here saying that a vacation, if a dude took you to like gifted you like, hey, we're going to Tokyo for a week, that's a problem?
No, not over here. We going to Tokyo, nigga.
I don't understand. I guess I'm on his side because I'm like, what is it that y'all want? What do y'all want these days? What these bitches want from a nigga?
I think I agree with everything you said, but I think also like women want men who care, right? And so if you're finding that you're dealing with a woman who's like, well, a vacation is not a gift, get rid of that bitch. Get rid of her. Because that's weird to me. That's weird to me. But it also shows intention and value if a man does want to say, hey, where do you want to go for dinner? Do you have any dietary restrictions?
Ooh.
Do you Petey's
wow.
weird. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, do you have any dietary restrictions? What? You know what I'm saying? Like, Simone mad. She mad.
I mean,
she mad. She mad.
In a box.
Oh my God. For me? Okay. Anyway, so like, do you have any dietary restrictions? What kind of things do you like to eat? What don't you like to eat? You know what I'm saying? Like, those kinds of things, like if you're planning a date for a woman, that shows intention and value and care. But if you are dealing with someone who is ungrateful, then you don't deal with it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I think you have to learn, like, what's on the internet is worth arguing about. And to me, that's ridiculous. That bitch will just be single forever.
All y'all niggas want a bad bitch until you get a bad bitch.
That is also true.
And then you don't know. I'm about to say
Listen,
this.
her face card is not declining, but your actual card is.
And I don't want to say there's levels to bad bitches. There's different categories. I think, unfortunately, quote unquote, a bad bitch to the internet is a video vixen or whatever, that type of vibe. You know what I'm saying? In real life, a bad bitch is somebody who pays her own bills, that doesn't mind going to get a crab boil on a Friday night, okay, and watching some shit on Hulu.
Yeah.
One that enjoys the rent that she pays. She can sit her ass at home. One that has a decent career and is working towards certain things. One that has goals and intentions. Ones that have podcasts, you know what I'm saying, that are content creators. But y'all will literally pass those type of women by to get with the ones that have the fat asses and the hot girls of the world. And then want to bitch about it when they mad that you took them to, you know, Fleming's or wherever it is here in the city. I'm just so confused.
Yeah.
Like I understand where the guys are coming from, but I'm calling on my women that, you know, and then it's like, you can't even afford to take yourself to Fleming's.
Now let's talk about that.
You should, if a guy says to you, hey, have you ever been to Eddie V's Steakhouse? And your response should be like, yeah, I've been there once or twice. You know, now if it's just like that you just haven't gone, you just haven't gone.
Yeah.
But do not diminish diminish a man or a person, whoever you want to date.
Yeah.
Do not diminish somebody who is pursuing you. How do I say this? Do not diminish somebody for pursuing you and taking you to higher heights if you can't even take yourself there yourself.
That's real talk.
I just kind of repeated myself, but it's okay.
It's okay. We've been drinking.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, don't do that.
Yeah.
Like, he took me to Eddie V's. It's like, you know, I actually really wanted to go to STK. But you never been to Eddie V's.
Okay. I actually never have been to Eddie V's.
It's pretty good.
I would like to go. I've driven past it.
We're going to go for your birthday.
Oh. Who buying that? Who buying that shit?
Yeah.
That's why I never been.
You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying. So like, I have to kind of like side with my fellas on this because like, you know, my single ladies, some of y'all are insufferable.
Yeah.
And then you wonder why you're single.
But also some of this shit on the internet is weird too.
Oh, for sure.
Like that was weird to me. I'm like I don't know.
A vacation is not a gift?
Niggas are smoking crack. I know a crackhead when I see one.
Literally, it's giving Samuel Jackson in Jungle Fever.
Right.
Damn. And if y'all haven't seen Jungle Fever,
it's been a minute since I've seen it.
Such a good movie.
It's been a hot
I'm
minute.
a junkie, a crackhead. At least he admitted it.
Yeah, he did.
So,
Yeah.
That's really all we had to say about that.
Mm-hmm. That is all we had to say about that.
Well,
let's see what you had to say.
The time has come.
I ain't holding my breath. Let's see. Ooh. Okay, we got one.
Wow. You know how hard it is to hold your breath when you got a little drinky.
And you just made it. You posted it on Friday.
Oh, score.
This is from, it says the bullying worked, and it's from Jer.
What?
I don't know what your handle is, but it looks like a bunch of vowels, consonants.
They said,
okay. It said they said, absolutely love the podcast. You ladies keep me entertained, and this has been my favorite podcast since pregnancy.
Oh.
My daughter will be 1 in a few days, so I've been hiding in the shadows for about a minute now. Your podcast keeps me up to date on what's going on in the political world and keeps me smiling. Y'all are truly amazing. Keep shining. Oh, happy birthday to your daughter.
Happy birthday.
Because you posted this on Friday. So, I mean, it's a few days. I'm guessing that your daughter turned 1 already.
That's beautiful.
I love that for you, Jersey. I love that for you.
Can I, let me see. Let me see. No, you got to see this.
She wants me to finish the drink. I have to drive.
Okay, I'll finish it.
Cheers.
Yep. Nope.
See,
yeah, no, I can't.
Because there's no vowels there. It's like
at all. Well, there's an I there.
Oh, wait. It's we should definitely not be drinking, dog.
This is crazy.
Thank
but you know what?
Review.
That's what's up.
Thank you for the 5-star review. Appreciate you. Look at that.
It's a 5-star chick.
Yes.
I hated that song.
I did too. It was basic.
Yeah, it was very.
Who was that guy who rapped it?
I don't know.
The guy who shot Young Dolph? Not Young Dolph.
Oh well, then we don't. No, wait. We don't bang with them.
Who was the rapper who died? Who got shot in Charlotte? No, he was shot in Charlotte, but he died. He was from Memphis.
Young Dolph was shot in Charlotte.
Remember,
or shot at in Charlotte. I don't think.
Who was he beefing with? That big-headed ass nigga.
Yo Gotti.
That's who that was.
Vanessa Simmons, man. Angela, that's right.
We didn't talk about Angela sitting in a tub of cookies.
There's nothing to talk about.
Anyway, thank y'all so much for listening to this week's episode.
All I'm gonna say is sex appeal is not taught.
Thank y'all so much for listening to
this shit looks crazy.
Episode. If I find it, I'm gonna put it up here.
That shit looks.
Please be sure to follow us on all of our social medias. We're on Twitter at Headwrappod. We're on Instagram at Headwraps and Lipsticks. Check out our Facebook page, Headwraps and Lipsticks the podcast. Go to our website, www.headwrapsandlipsticks.com. We have crew necks and t-shirts like the ones Sis is wearing today that are for sale but not on sale. Remember, we have a Cashapp, $Headwrappod if you want to support us and send us some cash. And lastly, we're going to with the bottom of the. Am I saying the name? What movie is that from? Bruce Almighty.
That's right. Yo.
We gotta finish this thing. I'm about to feel myself.
Okay, I'm done.
We're on a bunch of stream at one. Spotify.
Oh shit.
Spotify, SoundCloud, Google Play, Apple Podcasts, and all. Goddamn. Wait. Spotify, SoundCloud, Google Play, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, TikTok, Facebook. Sis, do you have a joke?
I do.
Okay, what's your joke?
Oh God. All right. What color is the wind? Blue. Damn it.
I feel like you said that one before.
Did I?
Yes.
No.
We will see y'all next week.
Yeah.
Bye.
Peace.
Goodbye.
Ooh, that shit funny.